Hi everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, it is Friday and I'm kind of on because I'm doing a what's for dinner. Now what I'm doing for dinner tonight is I'm going to make a stir fry chicken beef kind of vegetable thing. And we're having a side with it that that I'm making, but I'm not going to show you the side yet until after because it's with another video or whatever, so I'm not going to do that. But so this is what I'm doing. So I already had some garlic cut up. I'm going to cut up a little bit more garlic, and I have some parsley. I'm going to cut up some peppers. I'm going to do peppers, onions, and chicken and beef. Because hubby likes beef and me and Frankie like hubby rather chicken, and we like chicken too, but we want a little change, so we want beef too. All right, so I'm gonna cut this up, the rest of this garlic. I gotta get a couple of onions and cut the onions up. So listen, guys. I put up I did a little video this afternoon, a grocery haul video, and I just don't want to keep talking about it because it kind of stresses me out a little bit. A few people have asked me, you know, we went to the farmer's market and we wore a mask, and I did a pickup order where we wore a mask. We're not contagious anymore because we've had COVID for longer than we're not contagious anymore. So I'm just going to say that, and people are asking me, and I already said that on the video. I already said we're not contagious. We wouldn't have went out if we were contagious. We're not contagious, and we were wearing a mask. So I'm having people asking me the same questions. I haven't been able to answer yet because I'm in the middle of doing videos and stuff. I haven't been able to answer yet, but I want to just say, I don't want to keep having to say this. We're not contagious anymore. We wore a mask. We took precautions. We ran out. We ran in. I don't want to have to keep answering that question. We're not contagious. We didn't infect anybody. We didn't want to infect anybody. That's not our plan, and that's it. So I don't want to keep having to address it because it stresses me out a little bit. But I'm just telling everybody, okay, guys. So just so everybody knows, that's the answer to the question. So I'm not going to really talk about it anymore because I'm trying to get I'm on the mend and just trying to move forward and all that. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I wanted to address it on my What's for Dinner. So yes, so that's the question. Not contagious. Somebody asked if it was safe for us to go out. If it wasn't safe, we wouldn't have went out. So yes, it was. So that's the question. Okay, guys. No worries, no defensiveness or anything like that. I'm just letting you know that's the story, that's the deal, and I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I just want this to be what it is. Okay, everything's fine. Let's move on. So let's get going. So let me let Cooper in. Let me get an onion, and then I'll come back and cut up what I got to cut up. All right, guys. So I'm just cutting up some onion. I cut up the onion already. I'm just going to cut up some peppers. Get the peppers in there. I'm trying to cut everything really thin because I want it to cook kind of quick. So I feel a lot better. I got a new medication from the doctor. I have to pick it up. The other medication, the antiviral that she gave me was completely giving me diarrhea, completely messing up my stomach, in a lot of stomach pain and all that. And I said, I'm not taking it. I refuse to take it anymore. So she gave me another one. I don't know what it is. I got to go pick it up. But I really feel fine. Like, I feel better. Like, I don't have any of the symptoms, really. I'm not congested anymore. A little bit, but not really. So the only reason why I'll probably take the medication is because of my underlying stuff, the lungs and all that. I don't want to have any issues with that. So otherwise, I would say I don't need medication, but my husband, and you know, of course, I don't want to take a chance at my health with my breathing and all that, because as we all know, COVID can be deadly if you have underlying stuff going on. So I don't know. I'm gonna put the onions in the pan. Let's put a little olive oil, like 2 tablespoons. These are the peppers from the farmer's market. I think that's going to be plenty. I don't think I need to use the other one. I'm snacking because I'm hungry. Just turn these around here. Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
I was supposed to set it for the 25 minutes. It's gonna be good. All right, so we're gonna let that cook a little bit, and then I'm gonna start seasoning it up. And I'm gonna cut up this. I gotta cut up some chicken and cut up some beef. All right, guys. So I'm just taking this meat. Like I told you, this meat, I cut it in small pieces. Now, this is the round cube-like meat that you use for stew. Like I said, you either, in my opinion, and what I do is you either cook it to the death in the crock pot, where it comes out like mush, like it's, you know, nice and tender, or you cook it really quick and leave it a little rare. That's how this meat is good. If you cook it in the middle, it's going to be tough as anything. You're not going to be able to even chew it. And so that's, my mom used to, growing up, she used to make stew with it, and it would cook all day, and the stew and the meat would be tender. I'm going to make this time. It's a good way to buy like a cheaper meat, even though it's still not cheap. It was it was 16. It was $6 a pound, still not cheap, but it's cheaper than buying a piece of steak, you know, especially now. And even it's better than London broil in a way because it's just a fattier type of meat, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, there's not really any fat on it, but it just comes better. But if I was to have London broil, like I've made this with London broil before, you just have to cook London broil the same way. London broil, you just cook quick, and it has to be done in meat like it's rare, and then it won't get tough. But if you want it to be like a pot roast, yeah, then you put it in the oven, or you can put it on the stove and let it cook, or you can put it on in the crock pot. All right, so I'm going to do some beef and I'm doing some chicken. All right, so I think that's the amount of beef I'm going to use. I'm going to put the I'm going to transfer this over into a pan now because I don't want them yet. I don't want the I'll show you this. I don't want the onions and the peppers to get really, really burnt and get really, really dark. So I took them out for now, and then I'll put them back in afterwards. So I cut up the meat. The beef I'm not putting in right away because the beef is going to take longer. I mean, going to take a couple of minutes where the chicken will take longer because, like I said, the meat I'm cooking rare. So I'm going to do that last. So I'm going to put the meat over here. I'm going to shut this off for a minute, just until I cut the chicken up, and I'm going to put the beef right back over here into this little thing. Yeah, let's do the chicken. Now I got chicken thighs because I told you chicken breast. I mean, chicken breast could be really good, and we eat them a lot and all that. But they just sometimes they're hard to manage. Like I made a chicken dish the other night, and the chicken I cooked it perfectly, like the time it was supposed to be cooked and all that. It just was tough, like, and I don't get it. You know, sometimes it could be really, really just unforgiving, and I just can't stand it. So with thighs, with boneless thighs and even bone-in thighs, you never have that. They're always tender. They're always delicious. Yes, they have a little more fat on them. Yes, you have to like dark meat, whatever. But they're so much better to me. And it's worth it to me because when they're on sale, that's when I like to buy them. When they're not on sale, they're not cheap. But like they were on sale, so I got one package. But like, if I really have extra money, like in a couple of days or whatever, I'll see. I don't know. Probably not. I'd like to go back and get 2 or 3 more packages. But I don't know. We'll have to see how the funds are. But anyway, that's what I like to do. Is I like to buy the things when they're on sale. If you can. If you can't, you can't. That's all there is to it. So you do what you can. But I just like chicken thighs better. They're much more forgiving, and they're so delicious. So I'm cutting the chicken fairly small. Husband doesn't like it really in huge pieces. So doing that. I have the garlic here I'm going to put in, but I'm going to wait till the end when the meat's in and all that because I don't want the garlic to burn. There's already garlic in there, I think. No, I don't think I put garlic in there. That was something else I was making. I'm doing a few things here today, guys, 2 videos, so. I'm confused. If I say something that doesn't make sense, it's because it's supposed to be the other video. So I'm doing 2 videos at once right now. So hopefully I'll get it straight. All right. All right, so. Alright, so let's put this chicken in and see if this is enough. I feel like it's enough. If it's not enough, I don't think it's enough, I'll put another one in. Let's put a little bit more olive oil. I'll cut up another one. I'm always doing everything in a rush. You notice that? That's just the way I do things. All right, guys, so here is the chicken and the peppers cooking. I'm gonna add the beef to it in a minute. I wanna make sure that the majority of it is done before I add the beef because the beef literally is gonna cook about 5 minutes. It's gonna cook in there. What I'm gonna do is when this is done in about 3 minutes, once to make sure all the chicken's done, I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna put it into this pan right here. I'm gonna put the beef in, let the beef cook really good, like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll put everything in together, and then it'll be all done. I'm gonna end this now. I'm not gonna end it now. I'm gonna come back with our plates afterwards, and I'll show you a picture of this when the beef is all in there, because my battery is like literally at 8%. I gotta get it on the charger. All right, so I'll be back. All right, guys, here is my plate. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to do this quick because I only have a couple of percent-wise left on this freaking thing. It's just not charging properly. So this is delicious, guys. Look at this this, did I tell them about the mashed potatoes?
Oh.
This, I'm so sorry. I don't even think I told you guys on the because this is the what's for dinner. I made this side dish, guys. This is a delicious side dish. It's mashed potatoes. Regular homemade mashed potatoes with sour cream, butter, and salt and pepper and all that. And it has sautéed mushrooms in it, guys, with onions and garlic. And then I put it in a frying pan, and then I put it in the oven and baked it with some grated cheese on top, and that's what that is. So it's not just regular mashed potatoes, it's a mashed potato bake. I'm going to put the recipe down at the bottom of this video. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that notification button and hit that subscribe button, and with that bell, and all that, because, it helps my channel grow. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you for coming into my kitchen and creating with me. Love you guys. See you on the next video. Bye.